Hey everybody, Briar Go Killer here. This is going to be a recovery video of a buck that my son shot last weekend, September the 17th, an evening hunt. It's a Saturday evening hunt on DuPont State Recreational Forest, which is on the borderline of Transylvania and Henderson County in western North Carolina. We live in the mountains of western North Carolina. It's a public land, giant buck. We're so stoked that he got it. We were hunting an old reliable spot that we've hunted probably 100 times, and there's always deer in there, and I've run cameras in there for years and got pictures of nice bucks, but nothing like this ever. There is one other giant buck that I know a few years ago that was killed in a similar spot where we were, but I'd been hunting it a long time before that. This is my son was hunting out of a climber. We went in there that morning. I put him in his spot and back down the mountain and went around the point that comes off the main ridge and up the next holler. I was 200 yards from him or so, and he said, time he got to his tree to where he was going to sit down, we sit on the ground and we bow hunt mostly. There was a 6-point standing under his tree, and he didn't have his crossbow cocked, and so he tried to crock his crossbow, and of course the deer ran away. And then he saw some coyotes, but up on top above us on the big ridge top, we were hunting 2 spur ridges. On the big ridge top, he said he could hear deer all morning up there, walking back and forth. So I decided to go, when I left, instead of going down and around to get him, I went up and around to get him. And on that ridge top, there's a flat logging deck where when they logged it 100 years ago or whatever, they made a flat deck to stack logs on and get them. And there's a little logging road going up onto the ridge, onto that logging deck. And it kind of ends right there. And when I got up there, it was a lot of fresh deer sign, about 10 or 12 piles of fresh droppings, acorn hulls everywhere, and tons of tracks. There was no buck sign at all. And there's not a whole lot of buck sign in the woods in September anyway, but I didn't see anything that would lead me to think that this deer that he killed was in there. But it was a lot of fresh feed sign, and I said, well, we'll come back this evening. And it's, when you get on top, it's a razor's edge ridge. You can't sit on the ground. You can sit on this side looking down the hill, or sit on that side down the hill, or you can sit on the ground at the ridge top, but all you can see is a razor edge ridge. You know, you can't shoot down the hill. So I said, I'm gonna bring him in here this evening, but we gotta have a climber to get him up off the ground. Well, he's never hunted a climber in his life. He's practiced with it in the backyard, but he's never went in and set up a climber and had a bow and a pack and all that stuff. So we went in there that evening. It took me about 45 minutes to get him up in the tree. Now he's 18 years old. He's a grown man for all practical purposes, but he's just not experienced hunting climbers, because I like to sit on the ground. I like to go light, fast, small pack, and just go sit on the ground. That's how I hunt. But anyway, got him up in there. He was sitting down, had his bow hung up, had his pack wrapped around the tree. Everything looked safe and all that, and I went on down to my spot. About an hour before dark, he hollered at me on the radio and said, Daddy, I just shot a monster buck. And he about out of breath and couldn't talk. And I said, all right, just stay in your seat. Don't fall. I'm packing my stuff up and I'm running to you. And that's kind of where we pick up the video here. And anyway, this is a giant buck, and he's something that my son or me would probably never kill again in the mountains of western North Carolina. He's definitely going to make it into the record book. We dropped them off at the taxidermist. The taxidermist took some preliminary measurements and said he thinks the deer is going to score 140 inches. I scored him at 130 inches, but taxidermist says, let me score him. I think he's going to make 140. So super stoked about that. Here comes the video. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Well, I'm gathering up my stuff as fast as I can here. Little man just hollered at me and said he shot a huge buck, he said. So, I'm gonna get over there and help him get out of the stand. All right, let's go. My baby boy done shot a big one, he said. All right, let's freaking go. time, take time. Go slow, go slow. Hold on, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Say what now?
He was standing right there by this tree right here.
Oh, really? Right on the trail. That's that trail I walked down this morning. He was standing right here.
And I shot him. I shot him. Aim it. He's right
Okay. And he was standing right here. All right. And he went where?
that way.
All right. Well, let's just take a look here. See what we got. All I want to do is find the first good blood and look at it real closely. I'm not going no further than that right now. Unless it's perfect. Hey, when you could see the luminot going down there, did he bend around or anything, or he just ran straight down? Right on that side of that tree? Okay, yeah, I got you. All right, here's a little blood. Oh yeah, this looks pretty good, buddy. That's looking pretty good.
That's looking pretty good.
All right, just don't get excited now. We had good blood the other night when we first started, so you got all your stuff? All right, let's just ease on down through here. That's looking pretty good, son. It's a little bit dark, but it's plenty of it. And you didn't hear him crash?
I didn't.
Yeah.
I should have waited, but I was.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, and I literally, as soon as the luminot disappeared, I was on.
You was on the radio?
Yeah.
Oh, this looks great. Look at it spraying right there.
Mm-hmm.
This looks great. Oh, let me get my GPS started. God damn it, I forgot.
Yeah.
I ain't worried about it.
Second, I couldn't see that knock anymore. Sounds very good.
Just wait for this thing to start. All right, we started. This looks damn good, buddy. You may have got him. Is that red light flashing on this camera?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna let it roll. Edit it later. All right, so good blood there. That's still blood, right?
Yeah. Blood over here.
Okay.
On this side of the
All
wall.
right. We got blood coming out both sides of him then. That's good. There's your arrow. We can look at it. Look on the side of this tree. That looks pretty good, buddy.
That does look pretty good.
Yeah. That's looking pretty promising here. Oh, yeah. Arrow looks great. I can't believe you didn't hear that dead crash down there. Like you said though, you probably wasn't listening. Huh?
Probably wasn't listening.
Arrow looks fucking fantastic. Okay. I feel pretty good about going ahead and trailing him up. What do you think?
Yeah.
I wish you'd heard him crash, but Arrow looks fucking fantastic. So I'm gonna wipe it off and turn this Luminog off. Get that in the pack. I might be permanently attaching that to a set of antlers. Also might be getting the Buck 110 Buck Light version dirty tonight, bloody tonight. Alright, let's go. This is still looking great. Okay, I'm gonna get a little more focus here. Right there. Okay. If it peters out any, we're stopping now. I ain't kidding. We do not want to jump this son of a bitch. Matter of fact, it's already petering out just a little bit. You still see it? You stay right there. Huh? Okay.
Yeah. It's a little bit.
All right. I'm not liking that. Man, this sumbitch goes damn fast. There's some. Got a stumble mark right here, thank God. But that don't mean shit without blood. There's some good blood. There's some good blood. That's what I want. I want to see this shit painted. It's hard to see in just leaves. What you got?
I don't know. Doesn't look like it does much.
Oh, okay.
It's just got different modes.
Okay. Well, let's keep it on bright. We got plenty of batteries. Stay right there for just a second. Okay, here's more. Or I'll stay right here and you ease on forward, whatever. Just stay on the I'll stay on the last blood until we find more. What's that? Is there more?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's him scuffing right there. That's good. You seeing blood?
No.
Well, he should have been busting right down through here now. He should be going right down through yonder. I didn't see the last spot you pointed at. That's why I like to be a... I see it there now. Yeah. He's going right through yonder. Unless he turned, and I doubt it. See his scuff mark, right? See his
Yeah.
footprint right there? Okay. Where at? All right. If he gets down the road, if he gets to the road, then we're gonna take it and get out of here and come back later. This is not... I hate when it looks so good at the beginning of the trail and then it immediately just starts. I mean, we ain't went 75, 60 yards, 50 yards. There's blood, so he's going right through here.
Yeah, he's a little bit more.
All right.
Suspect.
He's on a dead run, that's for sure. He ain't navigating whatsoever. All right. Damn, I was hoping that Luminox could still be in his ass so we could see him.
Yeah, me too.
This might be some kind of fucking DuPont record.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I said it was a monster.
Shh. Bring me that light. Oh, can't tell. Jesus
I know.
Christ.
It's a monster. That's what.
Easy now, easy now. You got him. Jesus Christ.
I told you he was a monster.
You did tell me it was a monster. Holy camole. Dude, that is every bit of 125 or 130 inch freaking 8-point, son. Look at that. You are definitely getting that one shoulder mounted.
Yeah.
That is a public land, Western North Carolina, true giant. That is a giant. That is not some mediocre buck. That one is not going to shrink on you.
Fatty is too.
That is a monster ass buck right there. Give me 5. Bruh. You held it together. You popped him. Yeah, you said you center punched him. You center punched him. Hey, like I said, The center punch kills the shit out of them.
You just gotta search
They
for 'em.
don't bleed a whole lot because you see what happens?
Yeah.
Look. See that
Yeah.
paunch? It plugs up the wound. But when you hit them right there, the last, see that's the, between the last 3 ribs there, second and third rib from the back.
Yeah.
When you hit them right there, their ass is dead. My God. Dude, I can't believe this is real.
That's
Is this
amazing.
real life?
Look at the moss growing on his.
That's probably a 6-year-old buck. 6 or 7-year-old buck for around here. 5, 6 year, definitely 6 or 7-year-old buck around here. Just out of velvet. Good night. I had no idea. I ain't had no pictures of him. That freaking deer, bud. Well, remember when I was walking in here and I said, you want to try to, if we kill one, pole it out like the Indians used to? I don't think we can pole that one out.
A pole would have to be that thick around.
Get down there with him. Hold that up. That is 17 and a half or 18 inches inside. He's got, I span 9. He's got 9-inch back tines. 6 or 7 inch, 23, 24-inch main beams, and 18-inch inside spread. His masses are off the charts for around here. That's a 130-inch freaking 8-point, dude. Easy. That's gonna be some kind of record, son. I'm telling you.
That's amazing.
We need to mark your tag right here.
Yep.
Before we start messing with him. I don't want to do anything that might
That's amazing.
some Democrat might try to take away from. Democrat's a bad word. That some activist person who gets mad at us when they see this on YouTube.
Deer.
I'm gonna hand you my knife. Jesus. All right, remember, fold it. And this is September to what? I got it. September 17th. I seen that tail in there. I ain't never been so glad to see a deer tail in all my life. I thought, man, he's done. That blood was petering out. I thought, man alive, we're not gonna find this damn deer. We found him though. He didn't go 100 yards.
No, he didn't.
You drilled him. You nailed him. Whew. You nailed him. What a freaking stud. Be careful, there's a broadhead in there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's your exit. So that's why you didn't get a full pastor as it hit that off leg. I thought so.
Yeah.
I told you. I said if it
He
hits,
was more quartered than I thought.
he was quartered away from you more than you thought, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
You did a perfect shot though. When it comes out under the arm like that, they're done for. He's done for. Look over here. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable.
Luke sat right
Lord
up there this
Almighty.
morning. Just 40 yards right up there sitting on the ground. And 4 coyotes ran right by him, so this won't lay here long. What's left won't lay here long, that's for sure. If I err, I'm going to err on the side of the cape, not the meat, on this one.
Yeah.
We're not horn hunters, but we kill enough deer, and we're in deer enough
and we're in killer places all the time to where we can't help but stumble and kill a big buck every now and then. And this is one of many that this young man is going to kill in his day if I got anything to do with it. And I do. Almost past where you can punch the guts there, so just take your time. All right, we got his horns in his pack, and then I made me a quickie Roycroft pack frame. Tom Roycroft, Roycraft, Roycraft it's spelled like, but it's Tom Roycroft. I made me a Roycroft pack frame, and he's got the antlers in there, and I got all the meat in here, and there's the carcass right there. I'm gonna put my pack on this pack. Luke's gonna carry the head and the cape and his crossbow, and I'm gonna carry my pack and all the meat and the bow, and we'll have to come back in here in the morning and get the climber, okay, bud?
Yeah.
How you feeling? Turn that light off. Feel amazing, huh?
I don't think I've ever
Look
felt
over
better.
here now. Look over here so they can see you.
I don't think I've ever felt better.
That's a fine young man right there. We raised him right, you two. I tell you what, that's a fine young man. He's a freshman in college. Just killed him a big ass buck on North Carolina public land with his bow, or crossbow. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Tell them bye.
Bye.